UiA Nyskaping. So, which I think, yes, there you are. So please, UiA Nyskaping, the floor is yours.
Right. Yes, that is correct. So I don't have slides or anything. And I'm using the Norwegian website because the English website has not been updated with our new responsibilities. We used to have a dual responsibility for both staff and students. As of this point, we are only responsible for our students. We are the university student incubator. We help any student who has a business idea, and it doesn't matter what type of business idea it is. If you want to start a hair salon, if you're a musician, you're an artist, or if you're doing something really innovative, or if you have an idea that's just innovative and you don't know where to go from there, we are there to help you as a student. We have three core strategic areas that we focus on. One is the community, the entrepreneurial community at the university. And through that, we have 2 incubator spaces, one at each campus. We focus on building these communities so that they can be self-driven by the students themselves, but we also try to help them do so. Our second strategic component is our resources. We have 15 student mentors who help our students go from what can be like just an idea formed in their head to something that can eventually be commercialized. And through that, we often also, when they advance far enough, we send them to other incubators like University of Agder, or we try to send them to their to programs like Gründerlab here or Gründer Academy at University of Agder. And I think at this moment, 60% of your participants are students, which is a good number for us. We also try to access as many resources as possible for our students so that they can grow their projects. Our last strategic goal is to have events that augment both the community and the resources we have available to us. Like hackathons, we try to have one each semester. We have one next week, which is called Cassini Hackathons. It's an EU hackathon, so it will be hosted in 10 cities across Europe all at once. And the theme is called Revisit Europe, and the goal is to use space technologies, AI, VR, AR, etc., to promote more sustainable tourism. And at the end of May, 25th of May, we have an event called Student X Næringsliv, which is a networking event that we're hosting, where we'll be connecting 150 students to the business community in Kristiansand. That will be hosted at Festninga, the local fortress. So those are like our 3 main areas of focus. Let me see, just check my notes, what I wrote. So our mentors, we have 15 of them, and we try to get mentors across 3 broad areas. One which is tech, another one which is creative, and the third which is business developers. And that way we can give all kinds of perspectives to the students when they start their projects. We try to collaborate also with student organizations to host events, and like the Student X Næringsliv is being hosted together with Start UiA. Start is Norway's largest student organization promoting entrepreneurship and innovation. And we've worked a lot with them over the years. And during the fall, we're also going to start up with a series of new events. We're going to call them sessions, which is like mini accelerator events, which will happen over a weekend to accelerate our projects and also those connected to the Shift Entrepreneurial Master's degree at UiA. We will have mini events like inspiration events like Fuck Up Nights, where founders who failed come and talk about what they learned from this process and so on. So because there's a lot to learn from failure. And, let's see. Yeah, so we've had actually 2 success stories in the AI field. One of them is called Grid AI. They saw that a lot of organizations had trouble digitizing their operations. So they started cataloging these processes so they could improve the digitalization efforts. And the other one is called AgroSense, which use Earth observation data and drones to monitor crops in order to improve the fertilization of these crops, so that the soil can maintain its health and stability over time. Yeah, any student who has an idea can come to us, and it can start anywhere, any maturity, any type of novelty, and we'll be there as long as it doesn't conflict with ethical regulations of the university, such as developing weapons and stuff. Yeah.